I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio Skulls all day.
The Mad Scientist Lab.
Hide your kids and hide your wife. It's the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Even if she's a whore. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we're not going to... Oh, my God. I just had like 80 emotions run through my veins. But I'm going to hold off on that because I still have to welcome all of you to the 249th iteration of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist. Jared, say hello.
Yo,
it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done it like that, but
Yeah, you mean correctly.
this is true.
But yeah, what's up, chat? Hollywood, Londa, how y'all doing today?
What's up? So Londa said I was a donut.
Can y'all, first of all, radio check. Can y'all hear me? And RJ, clearly.
Yeah.
Because I had to change everything back from when I streamed the other night.
All right. So are we in good graces?
Yeah, we got them.
We are in good graces. So I'm coming in hot today. I'm coming in hot. Been waiting for the podcast. I've been watching a lot of TV.
I'm just coming in.
Yeah, there you go. Don't pull out. Anyway, yeah, it depends. I mean, I'm giving terrible advice right now. But so last Sunday, you know, we do the podcast, and I get up early Sunday morning, and I was playing Mafia, the definitive edition, and I had one achievement left to go.
Are we back on this shit?
Well, I want to tell you a story because it's something that you've been pressing me to do, and then I have I've got a witness.
Okay,
I've got a witness.
Well, get to the shits.
This is the shits. So as I wake up, I got one achievement left. So my last achievement is beating the game on classic difficulty, which is the hard difficulty. And so I get online, I start streaming, and you know what? I had I saw somebody who was watching me, and I was like, you know what? Let me open my chat up. Like, it's Sunday morning. Who is this person? Let me see if they'll respond. And lo and behold, it's Londa.
Oh,
and,
nice.
and he said, "What's up, man?" He said, "I can't believe you're in your chat." And I was like, me neither. Like, so Londa watched me proceed because there are 20 chapters in this game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There is a mandatory race that is needed in Chapter 5. That is extreme.
Which one is this?
This is Mafia, the definitive edition.
Okay. Which game? What part of the game?
It's the Chapter 5 where you have to
No. Mafia 1, 2, or 3?
Mafia, the first one. The first
okay,
game.
the first one. Gotcha.
And so this race is extremely fucking difficult.
No, it's not.
It is.
It
on
is not.
classic difficulty, it is hard as fuck. Okay?
I think I did it on a pretty hard.
Dude, I'm telling you. Because reason being, you got to remember this
It was
game
hard.
takes place in the 1930s.
I know what the fuck it is, but I also knowing. Okay, see, this is where being a race car fan comes in handy.
Is it?
Yeah, because even the cars. Because I remember watching you play it, and you were complaining about how the cars are like they weren't easy to control.
Well,
but you have to remember these cars are old cars. They're from the 1930s, so they didn't have great brakes. They didn't have powerful engines. So like, and then when they get that was basically an F1 race with that one that you did.
And I agree. However,
it was an old school F1 race.
I'm all for historical accuracy, but when it becomes like a race simulator in an shoot like a third person game,
I thought it was a good addition to the game.
It's cool. I like it. It shouldn't be that fucking hard. So
it's not
Londa is watching me.
There's a trick to it.
Yeah, well, I beat it. Don't worry.
I know, but there's a specific trick. Like I forgot. There's a certain path you have to take to get past.
So I looked up a couple videos because I was only struggling at the very first turn of the game. The rest of it, I have no problem with. Because
that's a quick turn, right?
Yeah, it's a big kind of like U-shaped for the most part.
And it's also banked.
Yes. So what I was trying to do, how I play, is I know that I need to brake, and I kind of have to hard brake at the same time for certain turns, and it works for me. But this turn in particular is just ridiculous because all the cars are like crammed in, at the beginning of the race, and sometimes it worked to my advantage. But man, if you just tapped it slightly too wrong, you just spin out so bad immediately. So for about an hour and a half, I'm struggling with this race. I even tried some weird ass method to where I could get the cars to crash and then just lap around them. I got it to semi-work.
I did that a couple times.
But so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it one more time before I get off and take a break. And lo and behold, I was able to do it. And Londa was there cheering me on the whole time. And then he started speaking to me in like 4 different languages. And then he was trying to, put it this way. And then he said every time I had to reload my checkpoint, which was a lot, I had to say, Jared is the best. So if you go back, and watch that stream, there's a good portion of that where I'm like, Jared is the best.
Well, there's a problem with that. Do you have your VODs on?
I am a VOD.
So no.
No, I just,
So nobody can go back and watch it.
I shouldn't. No, it should be on.
Oh,
I'm almost positive you can watch that shit.
We'll look at it later.
But
I usually turn the podcast ones off.
So I miraculously finished this race, and then throughout the duration of the day, I took bits and pieces, and I was able to complete the game in its entirety, fully completing it. Very, very happy about that. But I was in chat with Londa. He was supporting me. He was like, "You got this," and I felt really, really empowered by Londa's wisdom.
Well, he has to have other people in his chat, Londa, for that to happen. He said you should make him a mod in his stream.
Yeah, I'm all cool with that. But I agree with Jared.
I don't know if you get mods yet. I think you got to be an affiliate.
Well, I get a couple people here and there that watch, but
no, I'm saying you have to be an affiliate, and
you have to have that consistency and all that stuff.
And what was it? It was 3 people in your stream, 10 hours, and then different days.
Yeah,
like I don't know if it was consecutive days or whatever, but it's kind of hard, to be honest.
Well, it's cool.
I can only imagine trying to get the fucking partner, because that's 75 average.
Well, and to your credit, you got to be playing something that's hot at the time, I think, and I think you don't have to be.
Kind of. I think because there's a lot of variety streamers who don't play. They're not playing with whatever the hot thing is. Like there's a few people playing Outlaw, but it was mostly the people who had early access. But that's only because Ubisoft gave them early access.
Yeah, and so I've been playing it too. I just started, so now that Mafia is done, I'm taking a small break from Gears of War, and then I got my last achievement.
Londa said, "Great first step to become a Twitch affiliate. Read your chat."
Yeah, I'm reading my chat. Yeah, I'm reading it. But so I downloaded Star Wars Outlaws last night. I'm about 3 hours into the game. I'm not going to give any spoilers. It's very basic stuff. So far, it's gotten mixed reviews. I kind of know what to expect from a game like this.
It's about an average. I keep saying, I think IGN gave it 7 out of 10.
And I think
I still kind of want to play it. I'm trying to wonder how I'm going to feel about not having any like Sith powers. So don't give anything away.
No. I would never do that. I would, especially when it comes to Star Wars. I would never do that. But I will tell you, the gameplay it gives me a Uncharted Tomb Raider kind of vibe.
Yeah, I saw that myself. I was like, oh, fucking puzzles. But all the Star Wars games have had like a puzzly feel. What was the Secret Apprentice? A lot of puzzly type shit.
And so you basically play Kay, who is an outlaw, quote unquote, basically a smuggler, like Han Solo.
Yeah, I know.
Much. Don't. Yeah. So so far I'm 3 hours in. I'm enjoying it. The story is what I do like about it a lot though is it really does capture the Star Wars vibe like a ton. Like any cantina that I'm in, or it's got music, it's got like it really captures the feel. I think the reason, if I had to guess, it's getting an average score is because the gameplay is good, but it's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing that we haven't seen before, kind of thing.
I watched a couple people a few days before it actually launched, and they're playing it from the beginning. I'm like, I've seen this game before.
Yeah, no, but
it reminded me of, what was the last one that came out?
What, Jedi Survivor?
Yeah, it reminded me. It was a lot of that, but without any powers.
Yeah, I will tell you, it can kind of controls similarly.
It looks like the same, damn near the same game.
Graphically, obviously, yeah, it looks good, but no, I'm enjoying it, and I don't think it's going to be anything groundbreaking, but it's something fun to play.
I like the fact that there's scenes where you get to like use the ship and fly around. That seems pretty.
So
cool.
I did my first kind of space encounter today.
Mhm.
It is cool. I do have to kind of get used to how that ship controls a little bit.
What do you mean? Because you're fucking an inverted weirdo.
Well, I play inverted, which is fine.
That's what I said. That's not how planes. We've talked about this before. That's
Dude,
not how
but
planes and spaceships work.
Well, that's how my mind works, and that's probably why we get along so well. I have no idea.
Pull up, you go up. Push down, you go down. That's how fucking planes and fucking shuttles too, I guess.
Well,
once you're in space,
which is true, but no, the combat gameplay in space is pretty cool. But there is a lot to kind of take in that I haven't done yet. There are side quests. I've just been kind of doing like the main story so far, just to kind of get a feel for what I'm doing. But I will be streaming it later tonight. You can check me out, forever_dope, Twitch TV, and whatnot. So I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So since we're on the subject of Star Wars, Jared, we didn't get to talk about it last week.
First of all, let me talk about it. I streamed this week too. It was only for like 2 hours. And Londa was there. Hollywood was there too. It was cool because we watched a little bit of Kill Tony while I was waiting to get in the queue.
Yeah.
To get on to play Ronan Jackson III.
There you go.
In Prodigy RP. I was basically getting the character set up and kind of just walking my way. There was one thing I noticed that I couldn't get the sound from the people inside the game to come back out so they could hear it.
Okay.
So
they could only hear you.
They can only hear me.
Okay, I got you.
They couldn't hear the game, so I got to check that setting next time. But anyway, they thought it was cool because like that's probably most people's. Again, this RP is not a very well known thing. RP community is.
No,
small,
I like it. No,
you know
but I like that stuff though, because stuff like that, like hardcore fan bases, keep that stuff alive. Put it this way, like when you talk about a small community like that, I think about like the small fan base that Shenmue has. You know, that I'm a diehard for.
I don't know. GTA RP is probably way bigger than Shenmue.
I get that, but I just meant in that
because Rockstar have just bought the fucking mods for that shit.
I got it, but I just meant in the sense of being like a smaller community that just has a passion for whatever's presented to them. A
lot of people, what I've noticed is a lot of people, they discover RP by watching other streamers, and so they were like, wait a minute, this looks kind of cool. And it's not, and everybody, you always get random people in the chat, they'll be like, is this GTA, is this GTA Online? Or motherfuckers like, RPers are kind of snobby when it comes to that, because we're like, GTA Online? No, this is fucking way different level than that shit.
Yeah, you say, like, you use words like preferred and like
preferred. What do you mean?
I don't know. I was just trying to think of an eloquent word that you would use because you're like, oh, I'm not online, I'm RP, that kind of thing.
Nah, not so
eloquent.
Much that.
Well, maybe.
No, it's not GTA Online. It's a whole different beast, because every server is run by different people who have varying levels of knowledge of what RP is and how to develop a GTA server.
So I will say this. I think the cool thing about this, I know obviously I'm not nearly as into it as you are, but I think the cool thing.
You should watch my stream every now and then.
You're right.
I should also be able to get in the queue more often. I'm gonna try again this week, but I was up till 4:30 the other day.
I like how it allows people to use their creative side. In the gaming.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of improv.
Yeah, no, I think that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I really do. Because you got a lot of, put it this way, people like me and you who do this podcast, and we've been doing this podcast forever. We got a lot of talent. We got a lot of skill, as I like to say. A lot of bang bang, chicka chicka. All right. So
what the fuck are you talking
about? So I won't say that again ever. Dude, you should make that a soundbite, honestly.
Maybe we'll see.
No, but
I have to remember that.
No, but it's good exposure for people because normal everyday people don't have the access to go out and utilize their creative tools because they're stuck in their mundane job. Their wife hates them. Their kids shit on the floor.
I don't think I don't. I mean, I don't have.
I hope not.
I don't have any of that stuff. But actually, I was talking about this with our buddy today. Just how people. I in my brain do not understand how people don't feel motivated to do things. Like it's just I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I've said this before. It's like there's got to be something this like fucked up in your brain if you're not looking to pursue something, not so much to give back to humanity, but to just be your thing, so that you're remembered by.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Even if it's not on the highest level or whatever, you got to be pursuing something. You got to have a purpose.
Yeah, no, you have to have a goal ultimately.
No, goals and purposes are two different things. You have to have a purpose. The fact that people don't even try to find their purpose is, it doesn't compute to me. Like, I do jujitsu, and the purpose is to learn martial arts and be connected with kind of spiritually with my body in the physical world.
That's some deep shit, dude.
But the goal is black belt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. So, okay, I got you. I like this. I like that we're cracking open the egg, putting it in the skillet, scrambling it, putting it on the plate.
Or just frying it.
Yeah, actually. Oh, dude, actually, that sounds really good right now, to be honest with you. But
I got a bunch of eggs in my house right now.
Man, dude, eggs are so fucking.
Pick a thought.
I know. I'm just saying.
That's one thing. So that may be one thing. Sometimes people may have too many things that they want to do, so that's why they can't find their purpose, because they're not. You will find other purposes / goals. Not / goals, purposes, and then the goals to those purposes by pursuing the one purpose first. Not so much mastering it, but that purpose that you're leading toward could lead you into something else. You know what I'm saying?
I like this. You're a smart guy, dude.
I'm just thinking, bro.
Smart.
It's not. Well, I don't know. If you go by Myers-Briggs, my personality is INTP. INTP, which is intuitive. Introverted, intuitive.
A bunch of big words meaning one thing at the same time.
Hold on, man.
All right, I'm listening.
The T is technical. No, I can look it up right now. But anyway, that's what I get, and then the P is perceiving. So like intuitive and perceiving is all kind of going together. So whatever I perceive throughout the world, I gather that information, and then I create an intuition, basically.
Yeah. You can feel it.
Thinking is the T.
All right.
So now I'm thinking. So all this shit going together, that's where you're getting all this. But without being introverted, you can't get the other three. I don't know if that makes sense.
No. Well,
oh my God. Holy essay.
Holy essay. Oh, wait. Is that somebody's name?
No, Londa.
Oh, dude, I was going to say, dude, that's a fucking sick name, dude. Holy essay, dude.
Fucking guy.
Dude, I'm serious. Dude, that should be the name of the show.
Okay, get back.
Right. But regardless, when we kind of perceive who we are, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I was getting at. No, all jokes aside.
Epic, you gotta teach me how you do that, because I could use some extra money. I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay, all right. I just don't want him to get kidnapped. Don't get kidnapped.
No.
Yeah. I just don't. Yeah, I worry about stuff
Stick to
like
the
that.
subject.
I am sticking to it, like glue. Elmer's glue.
Just because I read something to the like the chat saying doesn't mean you have to speak on it. Just keep going where you're going.
This is true. But I agree wholeheartedly with what you just said. the intuition, the way of kind of progressing as an individual, you got to have something, even if it's like the tiniest glimmer of hope or the twinkle in your eye. You have to have something to work for, or you're just going to turn into like, just like a puddle of shit. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be a puddle of shit.
Exactly.
But to your credit, maybe some people are overwhelmed with all the things that they have to do, and they don't know in which manner to kind of tackle the situation. It's like, oh, I really want to do this, but this is really important to this, and whatever the case may be.
That and Alonda, what you posted in there is pretty much exactly what I said. But it's actually damn near close to what I said. You were saying, okay, so you're saying people don't. They have so many things that this blah blah blah. That's what they call analysis paralysis. So you're basically overthinking how you're going to get to whatever you're trying to get to.
Yeah.
But the key is if you do that, then you're dooming yourself already.
Yeah.
So again, pick one thing, work toward that, and it'll lead to the other stuff.
It's almost like
You have to complete one task before you can move to the next.
I know it's almost like
It's that easy.
yeah.
Yeah. You pick one thing, complete it, stop wondering, and I get it because I deal with ADD stuff also. So like, yeah, if I see okay, that's the completion point over there, but I have to do all this other stuff to get to the completion point, then I get overwhelmed, and it's like, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
But I've had to train myself, not just myself, but then I've gone to therapy before. That helps a lot, because then they'll be like, well, why don't you try blah, 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 and that's what I try to do. That shit helps, and motherfuckers, for whatever reason, they're embarrassed to try to say that they need help or whatever, or, oh, no, especially minorities. Oh, I don't need therapy. That's for white people. Like, well, no, it's for everybody. So, I don't know. And you've heard me plenty of times say, you probably need to go talk to somebody. And motherfuckers never do it. And then they wonder why they're still in the same place 3 and 4 years later, 5 years later, because you ain't fucking talk to nobody. And so you're just reproducing the cycle over and over and over again.
You talking to me?
You and whoever else needs to hear it.
Well, I'm the only one standing here, so it sounds like you talking to me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sorry, I just wanted to do that because Taxi Driver is an excellent movie. Bang Bang. Oh, yeah, dude, that movie's like violent as fuck, too.
What movie?
Taxi Driver, dude.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking
That's what made him.
Yeah. No, so now that I'm glad we got that out there in the air, because I like this, dude, because you know what? Like, the more and more we do this show, our legend grows, right?
Well, I mean, even Londa, he said he was like, that's why I like watching you guys, because like that's basically, he always gains something from it.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't think that's necessarily my intention to be out here preaching to people, but
Out here preaching.
I am going to kind of give people my experience and, dare I say, wisdom.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that a lot. But do you know what I like, though?
What?
I like a lot? I like Star Wars.
Okay. Back to Star Wars.
Yeah. I like Star Wars. And we didn't get to talk about it last week.
What are you about to bring up? You're about to bring up cancellation of...
Yeah. Of course. Because we didn't get to talk about it last week. I know that me and you had kind of the same vibe for the feel of the show.
And I think a lot of objective people had the same vibe for the show.
Are you surprised by the cancellation of it?
No. I am kind of... I shouldn't say I'm surprised at the reaction that it's been getting on social media, because they wanted it anyway. The haters anyway. But I don't think I'm surprised. I actually saw there's a graph that was put out of like watch minutes or whatever, and the Acolyte just didn't do well.
Okay.
Now maybe because of a lot of the hate would have been part of it, but other shows have done better that weren't necessarily Star Wars esque. Like Andor, it was all right for me. I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was slow.
It does
But-
have a
but
it does
the
have a slow
writing's-
learn to it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the writing was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the writing was just bad in the
Yeah.
Acolyte. So, it sucks because I would like to have seen where that story went.
Yeah, so that was going to be my next kind of point.
But
is,
again, that makes me an actual fan of Star Wars and not a fucking hater just because, like, I want to see more Star Wars shit. And I
Yeah.
wanted to see the Sith side of stuff. And now I don't think we're ever going to get anything else because this got the hate that it did, but it didn't get the hate that it did because they're Sith. It got the hate that it did because it was poorly written and poorly put together.
yes, that I agree with that.
The
I do.
choreography, the fight choreography, on point. Best. I'll still to this, I will still watch episode 5 and 8 on half of 8, but 5, yeah, for sure, because that's a big fight scene. But that's what else is there?
Yeah, no, and it stinks because, like you're saying, as a Star Wars fan, that's one of the reasons I bought Outlaws, because there's more lore, there's more I can learn about it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Usually they'll end up tying it into the other stuff.
And it just didn't hit the way it should have, unfortunately. But you're right, and it comes to poor writing at the end. You got to remember, I almost look at it in the sense of it's not what you say, it's how you say it, kind of thing. You have to.
Well, that's writing.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's meshed so well together that you might want to do something, but if you and you've touched on this too, if you have people that don't value the product that they're working on, if they're just kind of like a body there in the office, then of course you're gonna get shit like this, and it stinks because I was kind of curious to see where it was gonna go. I mean, you went on to listen to the whole Darth Plagueis novel. Because of the cameo and the things it might have been building up to. And now we're left with oh, maybe they'll pick it up somewhere else, kind of thing. So I wasn't surprised by it, but I understand it. And it's just something we didn't get to talk about last week, and I just wanted your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I think
just because.
I don't think I had even really known that it was fully canceled, or maybe I did and I forgot to bring it up. But whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. I tell you what, though, I am worried what's going to happen with Star Wars now, because I even looked up what the next projects were, and there was so much speculation. And they announced some stuff, but it's like, some of the stuff just doesn't look fun.
Do you think, and this is just a what if kind of thing, do you think that
Marvel, what if?
possibly that some, like, with the backlash that this show got, that these people are kind of afraid of what to put out because of fan reception?
That's kind of
Yeah.
what I was getting at. Because
Because you can't please everybody,
no,
obviously.
I know, but just write some fucking good shit. I did see. I think I don't know if that was old news though. They put Dave Filoni as the creative head director of
Okay.
Of the Star Wars stuff.
All right.
Which, again, should have been that way in the first place. He's basically, and I think I said this before, he's basically the George Lucas's, like, what's the apprentice.
Yeah.
He's like his Padawan. He taught him all that shit, and, like, they bounced a lot. He's the Rebels, the Clone Wars, some of the Mandalorian stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's like executive producer with what's his name, whatever Happy is. I forgot his real name.
I know it when I see it in the ending credits.
But
Excuse me.
so like, he should have been there. They shouldn't have. They should. This is part of that whole, we've talked about it on here before, that whole overcorrection, especially during, this is a rough one for me to.
It's all right, brother.
say.
I'm here to hold your hand.
No, I don't need that.
Okay. I will.
So during COVID and the whole 2020 thing with the George Floyd stuff, people were fed up. But what happened was, I think, this is what I think happened. That happened during a time when people were like, what the fuck? We're stuck in our house. What do we do? Like, now we're seeing this every day on our fucking television. When are we going to fix this? So it was like a
It is crazy that
powder
happened,
keg.
dude.
It was a powder keg that was just going to blow. Now, I think what happened, the message for the protest was lost when, fuck it, well, since we're talking about superhero and fable shit, like villains, evildoers wanted to interject their piece into it, or to just make it seem as though this is a bigger, more violent thing than it is, than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's what I don't think I've ever said that out loud.
Yeah.
But that's 100% what happened. Because all the shit that I see on Twitter now, it's like, oh, you just here to cause trouble.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened. Like, there was originally, because those, no matter what the media said, those protests were peaceful for the most part. I went to a few.
Yeah. And I know. I know you did.
And they were peaceful protests. Now, all the other shit, I'm telling you, that wasn't by the people who were actually trying to get change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's people looking for an attention. It's people looking to just paint their narrative on top of what they believe is true, and you can have your own beliefs,
or
but
just make the the other side that they don't agree with, for whatever reasons. I'm not going to get into those reasons. Just to make them look bad.
Yeah, no,
you know
no, and I hear you. Trust me, I hear you.
And I'm not making this. It's not a color thing.
Yeah,
this is more of an ideological thing.
Well, I think it's crazy because we saw one thing, because like you said, like I remember when you told me, and I've known people that went to several protests and everything. It was cool, and then obviously you turn on the news. And
all you saw was tear gas and fucking rocks.
Yeah. And then you're right. It's painting what you have done and with whomever, obviously in a bad light. And it's like, oh, this is terrible. Like, get rid of this and blah blah blah. Whatever. Yeah. What sucks is the one thing I'll tell you, man. And I've been seeing this, like, I wouldn't say like lately. Well, I would say lately, just randomly watching like certain things of the news, like when I like dip into it a little bit. The one thing I will never tolerate, dude, like in any capacity, is whatever you do, whatever you, dude, I cannot stand people that burn the American flag, dude. And I'm not gonna get into it, but I hate that shit with an almighty passion, dude.
I mean, I agree with you, but at the same time, I mean, this has also been battled in court. You can't say you're for free speech and then not allow people to practice their free speech.
And that much I understand. I really do, because I'm not out here being like,
no, I know what you're saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to say I don't agree with it either. However, I can't sit here and be a hypocrite and say, oh, I'm 100% for free speech, especially being a stand-up comedian, where we're like the last line of defense for free speech.
Yeah.
And then be like, no, you shouldn't do that. You should be fucking punished. That doesn't.
I don't know.
It's just a fucking piece of fabric, bro. At the end of the day, it's a piece of fabric. Let's be real. It doesn't mean that much.
I get that.
That's that That's that propaganda patriotism that's been flooded into your brain your entire life as an American. When you stand in front with your hand over your heart, you saying every day in elementary school, bro, that's fucking indoctrination.
I played Mass Effect.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. That's indoctrination.
Yeah. It sucks. I just don't like seeing it. It just doesn't make me feel good. Yeah,
I know.
It just doesn't make me feel good.
Turn it off.
Oh, I do. And because it's and you know what's crazy is like I am normally not. I don't want to even use the word shaken, but upset about something but when I see that shit just, I don't know, that doesn't make me feel well. Like,
then turn it off.
I do. But I just want to let you know that I don't think that shit is cool. That's all.
Hey, doctor, I keep drinking this water and I have the shits every day. I think it's poisoning me, but I need to drink water anyway. The doctor, stop drinking the fucking water.
Want to get high, Jared? So, do you know what I was very excited to talk about today with you? Something.
Yes, kids had to do that. I did that when I was in elementary school. I had to stand in front of the flag every fucking morning
that is
with my hand over my heart and say, I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the republic, to which it stands, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I can fucking damn near fucking 45 years later.
Yeah. Dude, you know, it's in our heads.
That's called indoctrination.
Oh, my God.
Don't scream into the mic.
I just wanted to do
That's
that.
what indoctrination is. And then
I'm sorry.
And then they teach you George Washington chopped down the cherry tree. And I remember I didn't get into an argument with somebody, but somebody recently, it was a few months ago, I was like, that didn't really happen. And they were like, yes, it did. And this is an older person. So they got the real deal fucking, you're an American or you're nothing.
Right there. In the veins.
Straight injected into their arms. They were like, oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, and he had wooden teeth. No, he didn't have wooden teeth. He had false teeth that were made from slaves.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
This is the fucking reality of America, bro.
I didn't
And guess
know that.
what? Thomas Jefferson had a bunch of illegitimate children by African-American women who were slaves. Guess why? The R word.
Yeah. All right.
That's all I'm saying.
So that's why.
But we're led to believe that these people are. Same thing with Columbus.
I think that's.
Bro, I heard some shit on Columbus the other day. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, we should do acid or something.
The fucking Spanish were fucking brutal, bro.
I believe it, dude. I've been watching a lot of I wouldn't say.
And Columbus was Italian, but he represented the Spanish.
Oh, thank God.
You didn't know he was Italian?
Yeah, I knew he was Italian.
Oh, okay.
Of course I do.
But he worked for the Spanish, and they were fucking. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, the world was a different place. I mean, think about it. What would 100 years or 200 years from now or whatever, however long.
Yes, Londa's like, what the fuck? Yeah, man. That's what we have the Pledge of Allegiance every day.
Yeah. To the flag of the United States of America. Yeah. Oh yeah. Every day. Faithfully. That's literally the first thing you do before you learn in school.
They took it out to where your kids. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. I think they have decided to take that out for the most part. You can barely see Dutch flags in the Netherlands except King's Day. Why is that? I think you explained I don't know. Here's the thing with the American flag. The American flag has specific, and everybody who's American in here already knows, but there's specific things that they represent. So the stripes, again, this is for people who are non-Americans. The stripes are to represent the 13 original colonies. So when the British came over, they established 13 colonies. It's funny that Virginia was the first one.
Why are we here?
Yeah, I will take pride in that one. But
King
anyway,
push.
So the stripes represent the 13 original colonies, and then the stars. There's 50 stars that represents each state. So we have 50 states in the United States. each star is represented on the flag, or each state is represented on the flag. I think that's the only reason we won't allow Puerto Rico and and Guam and all of them to be a part of the United States because they don't want to add to. They don't want to change the flag.
It's like it's been this way for a while. Sorry, you guys are SOL.
Plus, we get to fucking fuck them over at their resources and all that shit. Oh, man, it's so fucking deep, bro.
Dude, it's deep. It's like a rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I've been practicing my singing voice while I've been brushing my teeth lately.
Well, at least we have. I like St. Croix, so at least we have them. The U.S. Virgin Islands. I mean, it sucks they can't be a state, but
well, it's all right. It's okay.
But I love going there and eating your guys' food.
Food is good. Food is great. But do you know what else is great? You know, I'm so happy to be here with you, Jared, because it is almost pivotal that we have come to this point in time. So, do you know what I want to talk about?
What?
Fucking
Captain Kirk.
I want to talk about the Rings of Power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about it.
Well, I'm about to tell you about it. All right. Camera's not on me, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, good. So, I want to say that I'm really, really fucking with it right now, and I like it a lot.
I've been fucking with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you. Oh no, did I tell you I had been like doing research on this shit? I rewatched the first season.
You may have said something last week when Christina and Paul were on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he said he didn't like it. Because he's a Tolkien nerd.
Which is fine, but
I'm fine. But
with
again, like you're being Star Wars fansy and like, come on, man. Like you should be happy that other people want to enjoy the Lord of the Rings. You know, that means you might get more shit.
I like more shit. I like taking it. Wait.
What up, Ghost Chips?
What's up, dude?
So yeah, I rewatched it, and then I watched all the like New Rockstar and Screen Crush because New Rockstar didn't do the whole season.
Okay.
So then I went to Screen Crush and watched their like Easter eggs and recaps. So it answered a few questions, but then it still raised a few questions. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch the original movies again, just to make the connections. But I'm gonna wait till this season of Rings of Power is done. So for anybody that doesn't know, on the 29th, they released 3 episodes of the Rings of Power season 2. And I like them. There was something that I didn't like though, and now I can't remember what it was. But that's how you know it wasn't that serious.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember it. But I like it overall.
Well, the reason I think I like it so much is, and this is going to be a little deep, all right, is one, Lord of the Rings, the book, the novels have been out for, a good long while now. The films are probably 20 years old at this point. And then you have The Hobbit, maybe not too long after. And now we have this show. So one, what I think it does is I think it helps, one, the lore that everybody's always wanted, and you wait years and years, and it's that one thing you wish you really get, and you get it, and then they do it well, okay? And because it's long-term, storytelling.
I just like the fact that, because, I don't know, maybe they did in the books talk about it, but I just know you always just hear them say they created 3 rings for the elves, 7 rings for the dwarves, and 9 rings for man, and 1 ring to rule. Sauron created 1 ring to rule all over. But they don't say how they were created.
Yeah.
Now, maybe in the books they did. I don't know. I haven't read the books. I don't even know how many books there are. I thought there were just 3 books because there was
the original is, it's not a trilogy, but it's 4. It's The Hobbit and then the 3.
Oh, so they made a movie for every part of the books. But then didn't he have other writings also?
I believe he did, but I believe they were
just weren't published.
Yeah. They were either, hold on, I might be thinking of
Epic with the big gifted 10.
Whoa. Thank you, buddy. No, but I think there's like spin-offs of it to a degree, but I don't know how canon they are because I'm a fan, but I I will not go as far as to say I know every little last detail.
Everything that everything that I see or that I watch, like that like kind of sums all this stuff up. It's always been, according to Tolkien's writings, this, and that. So I don't know if there's other writings that weren't published in books.
Yeah.
As he's talking about the kind of the universe of where all this stuff comes from. But I don't know. But anyway, I think to see this visually live action, to see how the rings were created, and not just have a fucking flashback piece that was in a movie. Because the only thing when I watched the movies for the first time, even years later, all right, this guy came up and he cut the fucking dude's fingers off, and then the ring came off, and then he died.
Yeah.
That doesn't tell me. That just tells me what's going on right now. Or like, it doesn't really give me the history of what's going on. And so that's why I think I hate the fact that people are shitting on it. That especially people who read the books, I get it. That's fine. Oh, it's not part of the books and shit, but so what? I think it. I liked it.
Yeah, no, and what I think is cool too is that I like it, and when I say that I like it for the simple fact because just what you stated is like, you know, when you watch the movies from years ago, and you know they cut his fingers off and the ring drops, it's like, hey, like who is this guy? Where did he come from?
Yeah, and they never tell you who Sauron is.
Yeah, and now we're getting a very good
he was just some
live action representation,
mythical thing that everybody was trying to fight against. Like, who is this guy? How did he get here?
Yeah, and now we're seeing his kind of conception, and
not really, because according to the other filler shows that of people who've done the research on this stuff, he's not the only one, but like they can take different forms. So he's been around for a while.
Yeah, no, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, ever since like, I guess what they call it, the Vilmir.
Yeah,
since they came down and created Middle Earth and all that shit, or helped create Middle Earth.
It's really cool, and so we encourage you guys to check out the Rings of Power on Amazon Prime TV, especially if you're a Lord of the Rings.
The first season's kind of slow. I want like the first few episodes of the first season is kind of slow, but it gets better. And if you've seen the other movies, then you'll appreciate it.
So, here before we kind of move on, do you know how many episodes this season's going to be? Just out of curiosity.
Hold on. Also, now that you're talking about the Hype Train epic, it is for anybody else who would like to give some subs and help the show out. It is, what is it, 25% off or 30% off for the month of September. So September is back.
September. I like it. That is only here on the Mad Science Society.
No, it's not only here. It's on any Twitch channel you go to.
Oh, I sound like an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
See, do your research, bro.
I need to be.
Again, all right, Londa, see, tip number 2. Know the platform that you're streaming on.
Yeah, I'm just talking to some guy halfway across the world, and he's like, "You can do it," and he's like, "I want you to say that Jared's the best, dude." Oh, dude, that race was such a pain in the fucking. I was so happy when do you know why?
We're not going back there.
I'm just telling you. You know why it was so satisfying? Because I knew the moment I beat that, the rest of the game was going to be a cakewalk, and I struggled at some point.
No, I thought it started today though.
What did?
He said it doesn't start until it's still August. I think it started already though.
September.
I don't know. Maybe it starts. I don't know. Whatever, man. September is coming up. That's all that matters.
All right, I like that.
It's like 25 or 30% off subs, and I think it's just subs or whatever.
So I was going to ask you something, and I don't know if you've watched it or not, and I've only seen a few episodes of it. But have you watched Terminator 0?
I have not gotten to it yet.
Okay. All right. It is. I think you're gonna.
It just came out. Like,
yeah, it came out. It came out like either the same day or the day after the Rings of Power.
I think it came out yesterday.
Yeah. So, what I was gonna say is that I was like trying to prioritize, and I was like, oh my god, what's important? And Lord of the Rings is always, and I was just like, but Rings of Power definitely. So I've watched the first couple episodes. I like it, and it's just, as a Terminator fan, it might be like the best Terminator stuff we've seen since like literally 2. It's cool. It's cool. Put it that way. It's like a different spin on it, but I think you'll fuck with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I haven't gotten to it yet. I've been watching another show. It's a UK show called Brassic. And it's in England, but it's basically, there's already 5 seasons out, and I think they're gonna do 2 more seasons. So there's gonna be 7 seasons at least. But anyway, it's about a bunch of like kind of like misfit criminals.
All right.
And it's a comedy drama. So it's fucking funny. You got to kind of get used to hearing their accent, because they're more northern UK.
All right.
So it's a stronger, more kind of Irish accent, and they have different slang than like London or whatever. But it's fucking funny, bro. It's a good show, and I'm surprised. I think it did get picked up because I think it's on Netflix now. But I just found out about it from scrolling on TikTok, and I saw this scene, and I was fucking dying laughing. And I was like, I had to go to the comments to see what the show was. Found it on my site, and I've been watching it this whole week. That's why I haven't got to the Terminator shit.
Yeah, no. And again, the Terminator stuff it's cool. I really think you'll like it. But with something I was watching, oh my God, I don't want to lose my thought. Oh my God, it's happening. Hold on, what was I watching? Fuck,
I don't know what you were watching.
Damn it, dude. Super brain fart right now. I am literally having an epic fail right now.
It's nothing new.
No. Yes. Yes, it is new. This never happens. I don't know.
That weed.
Well, yeah, that's definitely what's happening right now. Hell yeah, bro.
Or that fake weed.
No. I don't smoke fake weed. I smoke
lies.
Not at all. Oh. Hold on. I'm trying to refresh my brain. Hold on, folks. I'm recalculating. Oh my God. Okay.
The fuck?
You like that?
No.
I'm recalculated. I'm sitting upright, turning in this position.
The hell? Oh, I had to switch that too. God damn.
So this is okay. So it's called Brassic, right?
Yeah. Oh shit! Hold on.
Is it a newer show, or is it maybe got a couple? You said it's got about 5 seasons, so I think it'd have a little bit of age to it. What does that say? 2018?
19.
2019. 2019. Okay. Oh, I can see it.
Yeah, I like it. And there's a chick in here. She is fucking hot.
Dude, who doesn't like hot chicks? I mean, come on.
What's her name? Michelle Keegan. She's the one in the red right there. On the bottom. But anyway, they're a bunch of they're just a bunch of misfit criminals who get into a bunch of shit, and the shit's fucking funny, and like the top left, that old guy in the back.
I can see him, yes.
That motherfucker is fucking funny, bro. He's like this. Think of like a Trump supporter that's like English, but he was like, he's full blown patriotic.
Yeah.
Like British, just, I'm English, and blah, 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 blah. But he's like this fucking whacked out crazy man. And bro, he'll go on these rants about how like the kids these days are fucking pussies and blah blah blah. But in the English way of doing it, bro, it's so fucking funny. Anyway.
I am so happy that you are happy and that we can be happy
You're
together.
retarded. You need to watch the show.
I am a very smart, intelligent, delicate man.
Nice job, Epic. Past this 5-year anniversary of not smoking weed on the 26th. I am proud of you. I wish other people that were around me would do the same.
I got a surprise coming for you, sir.
I guess.
Because next week is very important to us. It is almost sacred that we are reaching our 250th episode of the Mad Scientist Lab. Is that not fucking cool as shit, dude?
I'm ready. I'm waiting for 300. We got to start planning for 300 now.
Which is going to probably be this time next year, which is crazy as that sounds.
That's what I'm saying. We got to start planning for that.
So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do something fucking crazy. We're going to burn down a church.
Bro, you've said that you've had this. See, first of all,
I'm just fucking.
You have no original ideas. You've said that shit fucking. You said that before.
I know. I just that's why I find it funny because
you're starting to make me think you burned that one down the street.
I didn't. There's a burned down church down the road.
Yeah, remember that little church that was down there?
Oh, that was that little church.
Yeah.
I didn't burn it down, dude. I'm not. Oh Jesus.
I know, guys.
Oh, dude, I did not burn down a church.
It sounds like he likes burning down churches.
No, I just feel like it's like the most stereotypical thing for like some whacked out white guy to say, like, just like, oh, let's go burn down a church or some shit.
Yeah, he would burn down a black church.
No, I'm not. That is not what I was getting at by any. Oh my God, no! I'm not I'm not burning down a place of worship. Or is they like
the proof's in the pudding?
No, there is no pudding and there is no proof. Pudding is good. Do you like tapioca?
Nope, it's fucking disgusting.
It is.
Pudding is disgusting.
You don't like pudding?
The fucking texture is horrible. Pudding or mousse? Fuck that shit. That shit is disgusting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
I had no idea. Okay, so I'll move on. Do you know what I do like, though? Since we're kind of having a free-for-all session here on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast with Jared Lee.
What's up?
Oh. Well, I was good.
You got to stop smoking weed, bro.
I don't.
You do.
I'm going to make you proud.
At least before the podcast. Don't do it before the podcast.
I do a lot of things in certain what is it? What is the word I'm looking for? Fuck. It's not instances. See? No, hold on. It's not a complicated word. I have like 80 other words I can use, but they're not the word that I want to use.
Mm-hmm.
I do things in a certain, I guess I could use the word manner. All right.
That's the only word you can use.
Not in my head currently, but I can do things in a certain manner.
Okay, get to the point, bro.
Is that I'm super proud of us, so I'm super excited for next week, and I'm trying to make sure that we have an excellent show. And I just wanted you to know that because you're my friend. I'm proud of what we've done.
I mean, if people say no, then or if they're being iffy, like don't do that.
Well, I'm not doing. You know what I've learned, Jared, and you know what's something that you've taught me.
I've said it. I stopped saying. I stopped asking these motherfuckers. Fuck them, bro. If they don't want to come, then fucking fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yes.
In the butt.
Real talk. I don't give a fuck who it is.
So, I just want you to know that as the podcast has developed, I've inherited portions of your characteristics. So now I am like a hybrid of Jared / RJ.
Okay. Do tell.
Yeah. So. Dun, 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 dun. What I was gonna say is,
that was fucking loud.
It was a little loud. I won't lie, even for me. No, but I know how much effort we put into this show, and whether it's episode 300 or episode 272 or 283 or whatever it is. We have done such a good job, bro, and I'm so happy about that, and I'm so proud of it. And so, for us, all right, I know you're like over here hating me right now.
I want you to get to the fucking point.
My point is that we're gonna do this until we're fucking 90.
Okay,
all right.
Okay, stealing from fucking Deadpool now.
Yeah, there you go. See, breaking the fourth wall.
No, you stole from the fourth wall.
I didn't.
It was posted on the fourth wall, and you stole it right off.
Oh
of
shit! I didn't mean to do that. That was not my intention. I'm so sorry. I thought I was being smart, but I'm not.
It was a nice kind of a callback,
right,
but be original.
Well, we're doing this till we're old as shit.
Okay. All right. So, what is your point? Is that was your point?
Yeah. We're fucking
that's
so
fine.
good at this.
That's fine.
Like I think we're excited, And I think you know what you're excited for, Jared? I know what it is. You're
What?
excited for football. Yeah.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Hell yeah.
I drove past a fucking football stadium today, and I was like, you know what? Never been in there. Don't give a fuck.
Dude, chill out.
Don't ever want to go there. Disgusting. But then I saw the Camden Yards. I saw the baseball field. I was like, you know what? I've never been there. I got to go there.
It's a very nice park from what I hear.
This is what me and our buddy Clay were talking about today. He wants the Dodgers and the Orioles to go to the World Series. And he was like, that'd be the only way he would be able to go see the Dodgers in the World Series. And I was like, you know what? I'd be down to go to that. I don't like either one of those teams. Matter of fact, I think I despise one of those teams.
Yeah.
I don't really despise them. That's harsh because I am a fan. I just don't like them now. Because I'm a fan because Jackie Robinson, the Brooklyn Dodgers, that's only that and they kind of kept the tradition of the letters, the way the letters are. And that's the only reason. Other than that, they're like the Cowboys to me. I just fucking hate them.
It's all right. I mean, there's okay to have like levels of despise.
Yeah.
You know.
But I would if it was the Orioles and the Dodgers in the World Series this year, I would make the time and the effort to go watch it.
And that'd be a pretty sweet World Series too, honestly, to watch. I mean, the O's,
Probably, yeah.
I mean, the O's are pretty hot.
They're second place behind the
Yeah.
Yankees right now. The Yankees, I think, they're the best team in baseball right now.
So I mean, well, when you have freaks of nature on your team, that'll
Shit.
Yeah, dude, like that guy's a fucking freak of nature.
Not
dude.
just him. Fucking
Well, I know
Juan
but-
Soto.
I know, but still, just that catalog is
Yeah, they got
ridiculous.
some craziness.
and whatnot. But we are the Nationals, and we like our team. We like to go there and eat peanuts and hot dogs. Yes,
Do you eat hot dogs?
I eat lots of hot dogs.
No, you don't. That's a lie.
Not lots of hot
Matter
dogs.
of fact,
You know what? Go ahead.
I don't think the last few times I've seen you eat a hot dog when we've been there.
It's very possible.
You don't eat hot dogs. Shut up.
Well, I actually
First
had.
of all, the food's not. I don't know. Hot dogs aren't what they used to be.
I get that. No, dude, I could say that for a lot of. I feel that way about dine-in Pizza Huts. I wish they were still a thing.
Oh no, that's never coming back. Go ahead and chalk that one up.
Well, yeah, I know that, and it fucking sucks, dude. Who didn't like a dine-in Pizza Hut? I mean, really.
The Brewers going all the way this year. I don't know about that one. Let's check. Let's go to the videotape.
I actually think their record isn't like terrible either. Now that I think about it,
I mean, they've been decent the last couple years.
I feel like they have like
I don't
70.
know.
I feel like
I
they have
don't know
like
about
70
all
some
the-
odd wins.
I don't know about all the way. I'm looking it up. Put your fucking phone away. Oh, you're playing pocket pool.
I'm over here whacking my meat. Not really. I just wanted to make Jared uncomfortable while he did that. While he's looking up the Brewers, their win-loss ratio. All right, so yeah. Oh damn, that shit's like damn near tied with the Yanks and the O's.
I told you. I just said that.
Well, now that we're seeing it, obviously.
They're National League.
Let's see.
Why am I not seeing the Brewers?
Brewers, there they are.
right there.
79
they're
and-
first place. Well, the same record as the Yankees. You might be right, actually.
We don't know, dude. October baseball is upon us. Here.
No.
Well,
Still September.
well, I mean, it's getting close, is what I meant to say.
Stop trying to take months away from my life. I still got to go to two more. I got to go to two more
Said
games
months
before
away.
the year over. Before the year is over.
To take months away from your life, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. If that's how you felt.
Yeah. You know what? We're in October already. No, we're not. We're not even in September yet. See, that's what you fucking pumpkin spice losers do. You fucking just take away people's time.
I'm a loser.
You take away people's time. You know what? I want Halloween and I want pumpkin spice latte. Shut the fuck up, you fucking losers.
I'm not a loser. I like Halloween. I like pumpkins, but not pumpkin spice lattes.
Halloween's cool, but like, God, man, like I'm just over it. Everybody fucking sucking Halloween's dick. It's stupid, bro.
It should be a bloody knife if I think about it.
Glazing ass motherfuckers.
Should I talk to you like this the rest of the day, Chad?
You know what? I'm just fed up. I'm just fed up with fucking everybody being on everything's nuts.
You know what?
It's fucking annoying. Like pumpkin spice lattes, fucking Halloween, flannel shirts and fucking leather boots, fucking scarves, and you all look the fucking same. It's gross. It's fucking gross. What happened to individualism? Why does everybody have to do that? Like, be your own person. Strike out on your own and fucking find new ventures. This is why we don't have fucking any creative movies anymore, any creative TV shows. TV fucking is ass. We're sitting here talking about shows, the same shows once a year, because there's no other fucking shows on TV. No fucking good movies. How many fucking Marvel movies do we need that have no story? It's the same fucking, the villain does this, the villain does that. The superhero does this, the villain does that. The superhero beats the villain, movie over. There's no creativity anymore.
I agree.
I had to dig in fucking UK fucking television to find shows.
You know, it's crazy. My mom's a huge fan of foreign films, and maybe I'm starting
Because we don't got shit. America is fucking, they have lost their creativity, and we're going to start losing a lot of other shit because we don't have the ingenuity and the innovativeness that we used to have.
And I'm so glad you said that, because that makes me proud. Proud to be your friend and proud to vote.
What do you mean? Proud to vote? Shut the fuck up. That's another thing.
Oh, yeah.
All you motherfuckers are going to keep voting for the same dumb-ass fucking stupid-ass parties that keep fucking you over. You're all fucking dumb, dude. I'm sorry.
Do you feel better?
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's good. I mean, you know, letting it out is always good, whether it's verbally, hopefully not physically.
The Netherlands don't even know what that is. He's like pumpkin spice lattes, like a Starbucks drink. Yeah, bro. Yes. This is what these motherfuckers get excited about every fucking year. A fucking pumpkin spice latte. I need an iced one. It's fucking 32 degrees outside. Not Celsius, Fahrenheit. That's freezing for fucking Celsius.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus. This is what I need to start doing. I need to start doing like the Bill Burr, like leaning into fucking why I hate everything.
You know, and it's good, and it's therapeutic for you, and I'm glad that you're, you know, releasing your inner rage towards probably me. And
See? It's been out for 2 weeks. Show's over, ladies and gentlemen. Show's fucking over.
All right.
Not really, but
All
fuck.
right.
Pumpkin spice lattes have been out for 2 weeks.
Have they?
That's what Epic just said.
I actually did. I did. What? For real? Well, I don't drink coffee, so I'm
Fucking,
not.
matter of fact, riddle me this, Batman. Why the fuck are there fucking... Summer's not even over, and there's fucking Halloween decorations in the goddamn store.
There are. I was at Wegmans buying some spicy ramen. All right. I just want.
That's another thing. You fucking Americans can't stick to your own fucking food.
You know,
I don't know that I don't know what that last one didn't mean anything. I like other people. I like other culture food.
Yeah. No, it's good. You know, I don't think it's wrong. By any means. No, but to Jared's credit, hopefully he's over there, hasn't popped an artery, and if he did, I would resuscitate him because I need him on this
I
show.
don't think you can pop. I don't think you can resuscitate me from a popped artery.
Well, I would try, and thank you for
That's called an aneurysm.
Well,
If it's in your brain, it's an aneurysm.
Well, thank you for the lesson in biology.
I am so scared of those.
Yeah, that would suck. But let's not talk about that. We're going to talk about how I went to go buy spicy ramen. And then I did see all the fall shit outside in front of Wegmans with the just the decor.
And you had a fucking big old white grin face on you, didn't you?
No, you see, the thing is I like it, but I don't like it too soon. You got to ease into, you know.
They don't ease into it no more.
You got to, dude, put it this way. Like, by the time it's like my birthday, which is towards the end of September, that's when I'll start to feel it. Dude, it is the last day of August. You're right. It's still summer. No, I don't feel any Halloween-y at all. I don't want to touch. Actually, yeah.
And then I saw I think it was somebody I know, which I need to block them now because I saw them posting. They were like, "Oh, we're putting up our Halloween decorations." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude, you have to wait.
What do you mean? It's August, you dumb broad.
It's I'm telling you, the third week of September. is like it's literally September 21st is the official first day of fall. My birthday doesn't fall too far after that. So for me, that's when I start to get in the spirit. It's like, all right, here we go.
That's why you like fall.
Yeah, well,
Because it's your birthday. I have actually a bit that I've been doing about like why I like spring. And part of that bit is I like spring because my birthday is
yeah,
spring.
no, and
So I'll give you that.
and you know,
But all of you motherfuckers who have birthdays in the spring and the summer, you should not be excited about fall. Like, fuck that.
no, I mean, dude, and as a gamer, it's a big time of year. We're getting a lot of games in the next year.
Here you go.
I'm not gonna go on a
Just
tangent.
be excited for it to be November because that's when the games come out. Don't have to be because it's fall. Like, just you're taking away.
I like to breathe in the crisp air. I
You're,
like to
you're
get
making
high off of
you're
it.
making your year shorter on purpose by fucking giving into this shit. Stop giving into shit. Be your own person, man. Like society, that's what's wrong with people. Motherfuckers they follow the herd. Yeah, man, humans are just fucking lemmings. I'm starting to be convinced that Clay is right. Like he said, he's not human. I don't think I'm human either because
Shout out to the homie Clay. What's
you
up, big dog?
motherfuckers are fucking weird.
First of all, sir, I am actually a part of the. I'm not going to actually go any further. You're right. People are weird. People suck, dude. I agree. Because you got to remember, like, you know, we're getting a little older, all right? Yeah, but dude, people suck. Creativity is lacking in every aspect. There's no work ethic in the youth anymore. They all just want shit for free. They want to work 3 days a week. They don't want to work hungover. They don't want to work.
It's not just the youth. It's people my age who don't fucking want to work fucking more than 3 days a week.
What the fuck?
It's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You don't want you do all this shit and you want to do all these things, but you're not willing to work for it?
Yeah, it's whack.
You have one job?
You only have one job to do.
Like, no. You need, if you got no money, you need to have 2
Yeah.
and 3 jobs. I don't give a fuck. You talking about work-life balance. Bitch, you work 20 hours a week. That's not balance.
They balance. Like the Libra scale. Libra gang, by the way. Twinsies.
Man, you're going to school. That's different. You're doing other stuff.
Who's going to school?
Londa.
Londa. Yeah, absolutely, dude.
I'm talking about motherfuckers who work 2 or 3 days a week and don't do nothing. I'm not going to name what they do, but they don't do nothing. That shit's wild.
You know what I think I'm going to start doing? I have an idea. And I can't elaborate on this idea even though I'm saying it out loud, but I have an idea. And it's going to work. And it's going to work well. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, see, man, you're doing something. You're working more than 2 or 3 days a week. You're working because you're working on your master's. And trust me, I have mine. It's not as like hardcore as yours, but it took me a lot of work. And when I was doing that, on top of that, I was working 3 jobs and working on my master's degree.
And this is how we found out Jared smoked meth.
Nope, I didn't do no meth.
I'm just
And I was still doing jujitsu.
And then.
But after I was done with that, I was like, I ain't never doing that shit no more.
Well, yeah.
That was a grind and a half.
Well, I feel like everybody's got like that one good like psycho grind vibe in them for a while.
Yeah, for a while. And then once
once
it's
well,
gone,
it was
it's
like
gone.
me at my old job, dude. I was
Yeah.
locked in, dude. And now when I think about it, it's like, oh my God, what was I doing? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And now I sit here and I do this wonderful podcast on a weekly basis live here on Twitch every Saturday night around 6:30 p.m. here with my buddy Jared Lee, who you should vote for in 2024 if you're an American.
Yeah, just write me in.
Yeah, just put his name in the ballot. We have a pencil. We can provide Sharpies. And then we are also big fans of crayons, myself included. Especially the ones with the little sharpeners on the back and then they had the gold and the colors that you never think they would think of.
Because he eats them.
This is true. But I would like all of you to check us out next week for our 250th episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. Catch us anywhere you get your podcast. That is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Jared, thank you for being such a wonderful, wonderful person to chat with. I am glad that...
This is new. Keep going.
This is therapeutic. You came out here and you ate your soup with your bread. You dipped your bread into your soup, and you said, you know what? I don't like the taste of this soup, and I don't know where I'm going with this. That's why we're going to end the show right now. So
Plus, I have to pee. So
peeing is important. I don't want your bladder to burst because then you won't be here. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
See ya.
Good evening, friends.
You so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. Merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist